heading from Vermont back into New Hampshire, crossing over the Connecticut River. Welcome to New Hampshire. Technically we crossed when we started crossing the river. If there's any gun owners out there, this factory on the right is where they make Rugers. It's the sign up front is Pine Tree Castings. They also make parts for other companies, but they do make the Ruger guns here. I think there's another one in Connecticut somewhere, but it's a major employer of Newport and the surrounding communities. First stop here is to go get basically get another international driver's license. The one I did one in June before I came over initially, so it's good till June. But since I'm here, I might as well pick up another one, which will be good till next February. It's only good for a year. So I'll do that first. Right rear tire on that rear end is bouncing on that truck there, the pickup truck. Shocks are probably gone or something. Exits. Get off at Loudon Road. We'll probably see a policeman up here at some point. There's always plenty of state troopers around Concord. So off to the left, once we get up around this corner, should be able to see the dome of the Capitol building. I may cruise through downtown Concord anyway, just to get a better shot, just in case. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, right on the horizon. On the left. And the Merrimack River. Frozen over as well. Also in Concord is the sign that says the Discovery Center. It's the I don't know if it's still have Krista McAuliffe's name on it, but Krista McAuliffe, she was from Concord, and she was on the Challenger that blew up in 1987, the space shuttle. So she was the teacher on board. They've got a space center over here, kind of like the one in, where was it that I went to in England? note up on the screen to get that correct. Okay, down here to AAA. Okay, heading out of Home Depot. These mounds of snow are just showing how much snow they've had. There's normally nothing there, so it's not like they're just a light layer on top of a pile of dirt or something. They're completely snow. Heading back into downtown Concord here. Good view with the dome. Yeah, I was going to stop at Pitchfork Records, but I'll pass on that right now. I'm going to get up to Main before it gets too dark. So this is Main Street in Concord. They do the delivery trucks and things park in the middle of the road. They've set it up for that. I think Portland, Maine does that as well, down along the waterfront. All the delivery trucks parked there. The State House is up here on the left. And then we're going to get on 93 North. I'm still trying to think of what that town was with the Space Center in England. It's in the Midlands. I don't know if it was Nottingham. Somewhere in that area. It'll bug me till I figure it out. So there's the model of the rocket over there on the right. View here of the White Mountains coming up. A better view once we get into the Notch. So we just passed Plymouth. Still headed north. Probably won't get to see Mount Washington. That's going to be off to the right somewhere. But it was either a choice of going up past Mount Washington or going up through the Notch, and arguably the Notch is more scenic. Typically because Mount Washington is usually covered with clouds, so even though it is an impressive sight, usually you don't get to see it. I read something about why it's called Franconia Notch. May be wrong. Something to do with someplace in Italy. I might be wrong about that, but I'll correct myself if it is wrong. I remember taking this run with the bus a few times, and it's deceptively not steep, but from Plymouth up, it's just a very slow rise up to the mountains. And in a car, you don't notice it at all, but with the bus, there's never a moment where you're just coasting. Good view of the Notch from here. Crossing the Pemmy. Just wanders its way up here. There's a number of natural features up here throughout the region. The Basin, Lost River, Flume. There's a bunch of things you come up here in the summertime to go explore. The old man in the mountain goes up to the left somewhere. This Profile Lake is down on the left around the corner. Places to park RVs in here, but they don't allow overnight stays. And then at the north end of the Notch is Cannon Mountain Ski Area, which is this place here. Jump off onto Route 3 and we may be able to see Mount Washington later, depending on how dark it gets by the time I get over there. Franconia Notch. There comes the school bus. It's a Thomas safety liner body on a Freightliner chassis. So it's a bit covered in clouds. So that roadway on the right, it looks like a roadway, is the Cog Railway. So the peak is covered in clouds on the right. I don't know if the peak on the left is Mount Jefferson or something like that. I don't know all the different peaks in the presidential range. Here at the lights, you'll see an old Cog Railway engine and car that they use. They've still got a couple that, I think one that still runs on steam, coal-powered steam. The others are diesel engine. I want to go straight this way. Now, so on the left is the old steam engine. They're tilted so that they're level when they're going up and down. The new ones are marine engines. I forgot. I talked to the guy when I was up a couple of years ago. I forgot how big they were. Valley view there. Shot of the mountain a little bit from this angle. Kind of the peak of it blends in with the clouds, so it's tough to tell where the mountain ends and the clouds begin. Okay, the Maine border is coming up, so we're crossing from New Hampshire into Maine. No river this time, just a signpost. There it is. Nothing spectacular.